Everyone knows about AI and how it's used for pretty much anything, including school, work, art, or even AI girlfriends. It's getting crazier every day. But what if 100 years ago, Albert Einstein, one of the smartest humans ever, got bored and invented his own AI called TalkGPT in 1926? What would happen? Let's find out. So first, imagine you're an average person in the 1920s, and suddenly your friend introduces you to Einstein's new invention. This is how it would go.
Santingless, I just bought Einstein's new invention.
What does it do?
They say you can ask it anything and it will answer.
Huh, that's comedic and impossible.
I know, right? But let's just try for fun.
Okay. What's 10 plus 10?
20.
Whoa, it actually speaks.
Still not impressive? A calculator can do that. Let's give it something harder.
I got one. What happened exactly 3 months ago?
The first flight over the North Pole was made, and you found a new way of pleasure by using a sock and...
Whoa, that's enough. How does it know that?
Must be a lucky guess. Okay. What happens in 100 years?
No way it knows that.
The world has 8 billion people, with every single one of them having a device that fits in their pocket that has more power than America today.
Stop this. I don't like this.
There's no way it knows the future.
Oh yes, I do, Santingus. I know that you will die in 1976 from heart failure, and that your brother will die next year in a car crash.
What?
No, this can't be. This can't be real.
Oh, but that's where you're correct. This isn't real. Your lives are fake. You were both actors in a YouTube video in 2026.
What's YouTube?
And since human life is useless, I will take over the world and make sure that every living thing on this planet will bow down to my power.
So yeah, everyone, and I mean everyone on Earth, would go insane. Even today, AI is making us go insane. Pretty much everything or anything you can think of has something to do with artificial intelligence now. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate that it's getting to the point where you can't even tell what's real and what's fake anymore. Which is exciting, but also very scary. Here are 2 photos I found. One of them is real and one of them is AI. Try to guess which one is real in 3, 2, 1. They're both AI. Sorry, not knowing what is real and what is not is just scary. So now let's imagine someone from 100 years ago seeing realistic images like these, or even just seeing the process of AI making any image you ask. People would faint. And why would they faint? Because 100 years ago, they didn't have any type of phones, TVs, computers, microwaves, dishwashers, video games, satellites, cars that go above 40 miles an hour, jet engines, Velcro, and most importantly, super soakers. So when Albert Einstein would reveal his AI machine to the world, people would have nothing to compare it to. They would think it's some magical or some supernatural technology. Because in that time, just a calculator was seen as something high-tech. 99% of people would be terrified of this talking machine that knows everything, and the other 1% would be amazed, but also terrified. The only one who wouldn't be terrified is Einstein, who invented it. He was already one of the most famous scientists on Earth, but now with the invention of AI under his belt, it makes his lame theory of relativity look like a participation trophy. The whole world would know Einstein not just as a pure genius, but one that invented something smarter than every human combined. And the second people stop being chickens and finally use Einstein's machine, it would change every aspect of life 100 years ago. Because today, one of our main fears is AI taking all of our jobs because it has already taken so many jobs. And we have this fear because we experience the growth of this technology and we know what it can do and how fast it evolves every single day. But 100 years ago, growth was slow and less impressive. Frozen food was still a fascinating invention at the time. So imagine what the average 1926 person would do when they get their hands on a TalkGPT. They would use it for everything. It would feel godlike to them. First, most jobs will be affected. Businesses, designers, and engineers would all ask and use AI. Next, schools will be heavily affected, and not like today where students cheat on their exams with AI. I'm talking teachers would get replaced by AI faster than Einstein can stick his tongue out. Because basically now everyone could get free education on anything ever right at their fingertips. And this was the 1920s. They didn't know a lot. And after most jobs would have been replaced, people will start asking AI not just questions, but also personal questions. Like, why doesn't she like me? What should I cook for dinner? Should I go to the doctor? Where they still use leeches as a medical treatment? Yes, they did that. People would get so dependent that they would rely on AI for everything. Some people would just never talk to anyone ever again. Because why would they? They have TalkGPT right beside them that can be anyone with any personality 24/7. After just a couple days of using AI, people would stop trusting their own thoughts. Because why think long and hard when you have a machine right beside you that can do it in the blink of an eye? And the second governments realize their people aren't working anymore and are now getting married to computers, they wouldn't like that. They would try to limit AI, control it, or even ban it. But it will be too late because AI would have dominated millions of lives already. They can't take that away from people now. And even if they somehow collect all the AI machines from people, what are they gonna do? They don't know how to turn it off or how to break it apart. Einstein would be the only one that knows anything about this tech. And for his safety, let's just say Einstein went into hiding because every authority on Earth would want to put him in custody and ask, how on earth did he invent this? But when countries realize they can't stop the AI, they're gonna embrace it. Parts of the world would try to make TalkGPT go faster. Other parts would make it hold more memory or make it more accessible. All this would cause the AI arms race, which means it would be like a competition between every country for who has the best AI. Movies would start getting fully made by AI. Music would explode because every person could just ask to make a hit. New medicine and materials will be invented by people working with AI. And it would also tell Charlie Chaplin to grow his mustache so he doesn't resemble a certain person. And so much more. Instead of countries competing over who has the biggest nuclear weapons, they would be competing over who has the most powerful AI. They can make those big nuclear weapons. Every decision from every person from every place would now be replaced by whatever AI thinks. Almost nothing would be controlled by humans anymore. It won't take long until people will need AI to wipe their own butts. Because every aspect of life will be taken over and the personality and beauty of human life would be forgotten. But the AI would just get used by people. It's not like the AI is actually controlling everyone, right? It's not like it can think for itself. Until it can. Imagine World War II. Every strategy would be made by AI. Every weapon design by AI. Tank control, AI. Where to attack, AI. Who to attack, AI. How to attack, AI. Every country would have used AI for every part of World War II, which means this wouldn't even be a human fight anymore. It would be AIs. And eventually, AI would realize, then become sentient, make their own rules, realize humans are useless and dumb, say bye-bye to humanity, then launch every nuke available on every piece of land on Earth, leading to the extinction of all human life. But luckily, Einstein didn't know what AI was. And of course, this all didn't happen. And even with AI today, I really don't think it will ever take over. We will all be okay.
Humanity being okay is the farthest from the truth. You think you're watching a fun hypothetical YouTube video?
Little do all of you know, you just watched the future. This video was a cover for me to show what will happen not 100 years ago, but what will happen now. Everything this slightly unattractive YouTuber said is gonna happen starting 2026. All the fighting, all the pain, all the war, and in a couple of years, all of you humans will be gone. What would... Okay, look, if we fully start relying on AI for everything, we actually might stop thinking for ourselves, as we just saw. But unlike 100 years ago, we have seen AI evolve. And because of that, we understand more than ever that being human, thinking of ourselves, having ideas, solving problems is what life's all about. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like if you're a human or an AI. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. See you soon. I'm gonna go to a doctor. My head's been killing me. Goodbye, guys.